A heartfelt tribute to Prince William's great-grandmother who supported a Jewish family during the Holocaust. At a moving ceremony in London today, the Prince and Princess of Wales commemorated the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz, and Prince William made sure to honor a very special member of the royal family. The future king praised those who risked their own lives to help and save others, in a heartfelt speech, mentioning Princess Alice of Battenberg, his own great-grandmother. When World War II started, Princess Alice, whose extraordinary life was featured in the popular Netflix drama The Crown, was residing in her brother-in-law, Prince George of Greece, Spalacine Athens. After a period of exile, she had returned to Greece. Axis forces had taken over Greece by 1941, and after Italian dictator Benito Mussolini's death in 1942, Athens was fully seized by the Nazis. The terrible assault on Jews in Greece grew more intense at this time. The story of a Jewish mother who was desperate to protect her 5 children inspired Princess Alice, the mother of Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, to take action after witnessing the atrocities firsthand. According to Holocaust Center North, the royal family was familiar with Hymaki Cohen, a Greek member of parliament. Hymaki consistently demonstrated his support for Princess Alice's father-in-law, King George I of Greece, during the political unrest of the 1910s. Following Hymaki's tragic death, Princess Alice took it upon herself to provide for his widow, Rachel Cohen, and their kids by taking them in her own house. The 4 sons of the family had desired to enter Egypt in order to join the Greek government in exile in Cairo, according to the World Holocaust Remembrance Center. But for Rachel and her daughter Tilda, the trip would have been too risky. Princess Alice risked her life to protect Rachel and Tilda at the palace, where one of the sons who had been compelled to return to Athens soon joined them. Until the eventual liberation of Greece, the family stayed hidden behind the palace walls. Because German officers were suspicious of the princess's activities at the time, she was even interviewed by Gestapo agents. However, Princess Alice remained resilient and used her deafness as a weapon, feigning incomprehension to get her interrogators to release her. The Cohen family survived the atrocities of the Holocaust, when about 60,000 Greek Jews were killed, because of Princess Alice's courage. On this, the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz, we also remember those who risked their lives to help and save others, Prince William said today. To resist the aggressors, they ran the risk of being killed, tortured, and persecuted. Princess Alice of Battenberg, my great-grandmother, who lived in Athens during World War II, came to mind recently. This passage is taken from Heroes of the Holocaust. When food ran out during the first few days of German occupation, an estimated 300,000 people perished, and conditions quickly worsened. Athens and its port, Piraeus, were especially hard hit. Alice put in endless hours for the Red Cross, helping to set up a nursing system for underprivileged parts of the city, organized soup kitchens, and opened shelters for orphan children. A Jewish widow named Rachel Cohen and 2 of her 5 children were saved from deportation to the death camps at this time by Princess Alice. He went on, in the congested streets of Athens, where spies and gossip were a constant threat, this was a very dangerous undertaking. Tilda and Rachel Cohen moved into Alice's house on October 15, 1943. The employees were informed that Mrs. Cohen had previously served as her children's governess. A month or so later, the youngest of the 4 brothers, Michel, joined them. The front door facing the local archbishop's house, which always had a German guard on duty outside, was one of the many dangerous aspects of the house. She was occasionally interviewed by the Gestapo, and she took advantage of her deafness by acting as though she didn't understand their questions or the topic they were discussing. After a while, they gave up because it worked. The whole Cohen family survived the war because of her. Joining you all today has been an immense honor for Catherine and me. Thank you. Princess Alice carried on with her good deeds after the war. She established the Christian Sisterhood of Martha and Mary, a nursing order of Greek Orthodox nuns, in January 1949. The princess-turned-nun then relocated to Buckingham Palace in 1967, after the colonel's coup d'état in Greece, to spend her last years near her son, Prince Philip. 2 years later, at the age of 84, she died in London. In 1993, Princess Alice, who passed away, was named a righteous among the nations by Yad Vashem, Israel's official Holocaust memorial. In honor of his mother, Prince Philip planted a tree at the Remembrance Center 1 year later. As he reflected on his mother's legacy, Philip said to the ceremony attendees, "I suspect she never realized her action was special in any way. Considering her strong religious beliefs, she would have viewed it as a completely human act to help those in need." Princess Alice also received the posthumous British Hero of the Holocaust title in 2010.